Still, yeah, it's up. And quality looks decent.
Yeah, that's that. Fucking ad.
Wait, an ad?
Yes.
What the? It should be running
Star
an ad.
Wars Battlefront 2 ad.
How can you turn ads off? There's no point in having ads. For me.
There we go. Okay.
I also got a fucking ad. What the fuck is this? I get an ad for watching. No, I don't want to cast it. So I can't find where to turn it off. Oh well.
That doesn't matter.
Yeah, tutorial co-op. I'm gonna... Wait, don't join on that.
But I just did. Come on.
I'm gonna decrease the volume a bit more. Now you can join.
Hey.
Our portraits are so beautiful, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, I know, right? Why are there arrows on the side of the loading bar? I want to click them so much.
Oh yeah, holy shit, I notice them now.
It's just like, is there more? Is there more? No. Oh well. I got chips.
I'm at like 90%. 98%, I'd say.
Oh. I would say that I'm at roughly 60%.
Slowly creeping upwards. I mean, this is quite a ridiculously long loading screen.
There we go.
The still learning the ropes evil had decided to try
Yep,
the
that is
excellent
definitely him.
tutorials.
That is
I
him.
could-
In this
Yeah.
childishly simple introductory mission, it would learn the
Childishly
basics of
simple.
dungeon management. Things like digging, building rooms, and hiring and firing creatures. Everything a novice evil needs to know.
Yay.
First of all, it admired the center of its power, the dungeon
Indeed, we
heart.
did.
This, if possible, should never be broken, as that would lead to an inglorious and permanent end to the desperately wanting to avoid this at all costs evil. Naturally, the most important
are you also
resource
up
for
here
any
building?
evil genius was gold.
You see this, right?
One can make the best things out of the glittering metal, and nary a creature was
see your
going to let
hand.
the absolute evil
Yeah.
hire it and push it around
Fist
without
bump.
a coin. Sad, I know, but that's the way the cold, hard capitalist world of evil works. Although a little gold could also be stored in the dungeon heart, the little snots, the strange name-giving evil's workers, had to travel long distances to do so. It made much more sense to build a treasury nearby. The fast-learning evil immediately began.
Wait, how do you do
so.
that? How did you do that? Come on. How do we play rock, paper, scissors?
Wait, is that possible?
Yeah, they did. Didn't you see?
No?
See? They did it again, by the way. Oh, they stopped again. All that glitters is gold! Oh man. Build a treasury, construction menu, treasury. Like so. What's treasury do? Additional places store your gold besides throne room, preferably placed near gold veins, okay.
I love this. Look at all this gold. Darcoom, look at this. Look at the gold. I'm gonna
Oh, I didn't mean that. How do you cancel?
Sometimes the bored evil's little snots didn't work quickly enough. That was the time to give them a hearty slap with
Oh,
the
yeah, you
hand
can
of
slap
terror.
them. Slap.
Naturally, this had to be done immediately.
How do you drop them?
Right click.
The calculating evil threw a cagey glance at its population limits. These were divided into little snots
Wait, where
and creatures.
was...
As opposed to creatures, little snots did
Room
not have to be
construction.
hired separately, but were always regenerated
just
up to
do
the
this
maximum
stuff.
limit.
Let's just make
And
it
so
like
it was
this.
that the massacring evil didn't
And then
have
we
to
can do
worry if
this
one of these
little part.
miserable creatures died. It simply had to wait for the next one. At the same time, the little snots were the dungeon workers who dug the galleries, mined the gold, and took care of any
can also
number of
do
other
this
things.
and this.
That's why it was never a bad idea to increase their maximum limit. The thirsty for more little snots evil hurriedly began work. The corresponding research was kindly unlocked for the absolute evil. This was necessary in the tutorial in order not to confuse it with the wide range of possibilities. Besides, there are people out there who really do everything wrong.
I just love this guy. Ah, he's the greatest
More
guy.
little snots.
Unfortunately, creatures were a little more demanding than the miserable little snots. A hideout would have to be researched before creatures such as goblins and orcs
Come
could
on.
be hired. As loyal as the little snots
Right,
were,
so
they were
there we
unable
go.
to fight
Slap.
and took to their heels in panicked
Slap,
flight
snap.
at the first sight of an enemy.
Slap.
Sighing, the unscrupulous evil set about providing a hideout.
Come on, Snopsy, you can do this.
Snorrer, you're working
Okay,
too
you
slowly.
slow.
I need to... Oh, bit lag. What's this giant treasure you built here?
It's just a
Oh.
little treasure.
We just played rock, paper, scissors. Research the hideout.
Oh, what are we supposed to build here? Oh, a hideout. Boom.
Healing and sleep time.
Look at those snots. Look at the snots. They are working so hard. Okay.
But now we can
Research.
recruit creatures.
Orcs and goblins. Goblins and orcs.
So why are... Oh, I suppose the inconspicuous is the good thing for goblins. What do the icons mean?
All goblins have the inconspicuous skill.
So we go one goblin and two orcs. There we go, right?
The army-craving evil had hired a creature which would from now on do its dirty work. However, each creature
let's
consumed
do it.
Oh, so they
a
use
population
it
point.
for 4x4.
Fortunately,
as well.
should it become
Yeah.
necessary to recover a population point, the maliciously grinning evil could
I
always use
guess
the
it's
egress
fine.
located at its dungeon heart.
Considering
Simply
the
toss
old
the creature onto it, a little pull
Dungeon
of the
Keeper
lever,
game
and
was more
oh,
like
whoops. Well,
the
there it
areas
goes.
you had to build
These
have to
creatures
be
were
like
pretty
3 by
spoiled.
3 at least.
Not only did horde
Yeah.
creatures demand their own bunks, they also wanted something to eat. Otherwise, they would soon refuse to do any work whatsoever. And
This has to be the guy for
the deeply
doing the voice
slimy
acting for
evil
our
had no other choice
Stanley
than to
Parable.
build his creatures a gobbler farm to satisfy their hunger.
The deeply sighing evil had no other choice than to build a goblin farm.
We keep doing rock, paper, scissors. Right, we need to research it as well. Gobbler farm.
And then we can easily just build it, boom.
From neutral. Horde, demons, and undead. So I suppose we later on. Oh, no. Oh, almost played right.
At some point, can we actually do like the
Excellent work. The
spell that
gobbler
makes
farm
you
was
look
now
through
ready.
their eyes?
Later, the creatures
the
would
question
also
I have.
demand other things, but for now, they were satisfied.
We'll see.
The fast-learning evil had mastered the first tutorial with flying colors. Excellent work.
He's flattering us so much. And also calling us names.
Evilness. The fast learning evil quickly sets about sending. Yeah. So let's do this one. You have been invited once more
Ooh.
to join in the second tutorial.
Secured. God damn it. Invite me again. A network error has occurred. Unable to connect to server.
Evilness.
Let's just try a
The
new server
fast-learning
then.
evil quickly set about sending its creatures into the overworld.
Does this server work?
Still no. Is there problems with the game servers, maybe?
You're still getting errors on this one?
Not connecting. There we go.
Yeah. 4 times the charm then. Same as in League.
Yeah.
So one thing I noticed was it seemed to now it says fully loaded on the side, but it's got a tiny bit here on the no, never mind.
Evil had begun the second tutorial. It now more or less knew what it had to do to build a dungeon.
More or less,
Now
yeah. I
it
mean,
would turn
we
to
built
the
2 rooms.
overworld,
I
where
don't
it
like
would
that he
sow
always talks
chaos
to us
and
in the third
destruction.
person.
Up there waited a Isle of Good, which just
Isle
begged to be
of
destroyed.
Good.
The impatient evil got right down to destroying.
Yes, we did.
Before the overworld could be destroyed, a number of creatures would first have to be brought there. The Hand of Terror greedily reached out to grab some.
Oh, we were supposed to do that.
Yeah. Hey,
Can you pick up multiples?
Evil. There we go. And then we drop them.
Yeah, drop them in.
There we go.
First, creatures ventured out into the overworld. The destruction-craving evil could hardly wait to transform all those unbearably rich colors.
And here you
into
see
50
Warcraft 3
shades
portion,
of red.
I suppose.
The drooling evil did not
Wait, what did it
have
say,
the
50 shades
omnipotence
of?
in the overworld it was used to in the dungeon.
Oh god.
Here,
Is this such
it had to
Warcraft 3
direct its
graphics?
creatures the old-fashioned way, with orders.
The humans, they even have classes. Look, there's a warrior, there's a gunner, there's a cannon, and there's a novice.
And the cannon is used by the gunner. No! Run back! Don't die!
Yeah, we need to destroy or kill the gunner. Why are we...
Gunner is dead. Everybody on him. Where am I going? Oh.
I like how that little goblin
The
there
Isle
spoke
of Good
Peter.
had been destroyed. To the ground. This not only made for a more pleasant ambiance, but also produced some lovely evilness, which could be used for research. The researching evil quickly set about spending its evilness.
But I don't want to.
Oh, we can spend it on so many things.
Oh,
So,
God.
so here we choose demons, undead, or horde. So, for example, I wanna. What does the? Do we want to get Naga or guard duty? Give them even more orders.
The watchful evil had researched the guard room. There its creatures could stand watch and be warned of any attackers at any early stage. The fantastic evil had understood the basics of the overworld and the advantages of evilness in the blink of an eye. Not that those were difficult concepts, but hey, take what you can get, so good work.
How condescending of him.
Yeah.
Dungeons for advanced students. That is us now.
Whoops.
Did you decline it?
Nope. Hold on.
Did you close it down? What did you do?
Nothing special.
You fucked up your stream, didn't you?
Invite me again.
Right.
Come on. Nope. Network error. Okay, I need to try this. If I just go into like create game, okay, that went fast this time.
I sent you an invite again, once more.
Third time's the charm.
I mean, I don't get the network errors. They seem so just random. Oh shit, I didn't read that tape.
The knowledge-thirsty evil obviously couldn't get enough of these crazy tutorials. All right then, let's improve our knowledge of the dungeon.
Wait, what? That's a training room.
The absolute evil's creatures gathered experience from battles over the course of time, and thus reached new levels. This was to be welcomed, as higher-level creatures were much more powerful. Unfortunately, the creatures also became harder to please as their levels increased, and had the impudence to demand new things.
Unbelievable!
That borders on treason. Horde creatures, for example, would later demand beer that they themselves produced in the brewery.
Beer?
But the brewery was still a long way off, as the annoyed evil's little snots had once again proved their lack of intelligence and hadn't built any workplaces in the dungeon.
Indeed.
Toolboxes would later be needed for the brewery. These were produced by little snots at workplaces in the workshop. Sighing, the once again disappointed by its workers' evil, set about building the workplace.
I've marked this area already. With... It produces toolboxes. It produces... Wait, what? Create a map?
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
Work, damn it, work!
2 per room tile. And it's a 3x3, I see.
The little snots willingly set to work producing toolboxes with a stupid grin on their faces. These were needed to build the workplace in the brewery. A cast iron brewing kettle made out of toolboxes? Computer game logic. The not particularly known for its patience evil patiently waited for enough toolboxes to be available.
Okay, so what do we actually have here in this tutorial? We have a hideout there.
What's this?
That's the Goblin Farm. Here we have a lecture hall.
How do you see what it is? Oh, right click.
Or when you're holding over, it says on the side over the map there.
Yeah, it just didn't. I was in another build mode, I think. So... Efficiency 90%. Gobbler Farm. Gobbler is 7 out of 9. 8 out of 9. And...
Come on, work faster, Snorted. Snorer, work faster.
Oh, I hit him too.
Ah, we got 3. Just one more.
A large arrow pointing up at the boxes. Oh my... Oh, why do I have... Why did you pick them up? Come on, put them down.
Oh, fine. My box. My boxes.
It went and arranged the boxes.
Had finally produced enough toolboxes by waiting in boredom. It quickly set about building the brewing kettle.
There we go.
And the brewing category is a 3x3.
Yep.
So it didn't matter that you created more, I think. What mattered maybe? Yeah, they're just using the rest as storage space. Building bar progress over the health bar of it, so they start out with full health. On the contrary to StarCraft and similar games.
Yeah.
But now you pick up multiple like this, and then you just right-click. Oh.
The brewing kettle stood proudly, and the diligent little snots went directly to work producing the delicious brew, so that the horde creatures could soon start knocking it back. All that was missing was someone playing some good old-fashioned folk music. Then again, maybe not. My ears bleed. But now for something completely different, as the hard-working evil now had access to the lecture hall. There, additions to normal research in the form of scrolls could be made for small amounts of gold, time, and evilness. The always slathering for something new evil quickly began to try them out.
Okay, so that's
let's
research
do some
then.
healing beer. 2 minutes? That is outrageous.
Oh, and then we can go rack storage as well, right? Because we've got a shit ton. Exciting guard duty, what? Reduces your creature's increase in needs by 50%.
Oh, ints with aiming juice.
And we're out. Oh, it won't allow us to research more. We had to wait.
Ah, a good choice.
Ah, oh, you can only research 3 at a time, I see.
Yeah, if you see it's because we only have 3 of these, lectures.
Oh, yeah. And you can see which one they're working on. Man, healing beer is slow as fuck.
Yeah, it takes 2 minutes.
Why couldn't I snap this?
It's payday. I love that whole part as well, like when they say, yeah, when the whatever shall we call him?
The narrator, simply, since that is what they use.
Ah, a good choice.
It's more like a guide, though.
Yeah, at least a narrator in Stanley's Parable, so.
We're done with one thing.
Do we have a short one? Yeah, that one's short. More gold is short. Oh, did not mean to do that. There's gold out here.
Oh, he's making so many boxes. I just want to grab them.
Splendid work. The good-humored evil had not only satisfied its alcoholic creatures, but at the same time learned more about research. It now considered itself well-equipped to begin converting the lessons learned into evil, nasty deeds.
Yes,
no.
Please.
I said one more tutorial. Oh man, 666
The final
in evilness.
Yeah, I know, right?
The final exam. Let us see.
Oh. Try again.
Okay, trying again. I bet you we're gonna have to learn a lot of things. Nice. In just the campaign.
And now it's time for a good book. I still have this comic, and if I were to make myself a drink, I could... Oh, wait. You're here? What? I thought we'd done all the tutorials. What do you mean the menu offers a 4th tutorial? I don't have any more documents for that. I'd love to work with professionals just once. Those boneheads at Realmforge can't even get the main menu right. Probably busy building the Berlin airport. Well, since you're already here, we can... Oh, crap. Third person. Well, since the already arrived evil was already there, you can probably forget that drink. The keeping the narrator from his hard-earned drink and his lovely Marvel comic book evil commenced yet another tutorial. In this one, it would, learn something about, traps and spells, like, how to make and use them. It was a pretty, free-form tutorial, as if someone had just made it up really quickly. It was about defending the dungeon against attacking heroes. A few traps had already been placed. These were ready to make life difficult for every hero that approached them. Some others were manually triggered by a blow from the Hand of Terror. Here, timing was everything. The Arcanium already held a lot of mana, ready to be used for powerful spells.
Don't tell me where we have to pick up the mana. Can we pick up mana? Will we pick up mana? Shit. Do we right click? No, then we just drop it.
Yeah, of course.
So we press spell.
Oh,
And then we create this one.
Snuffle grabbed the mana you dropped.
A suspicious trampling of heavy boots and clanging of armor was heard in the dungeon.
I created Gobbler here.
The first heroes would
That's a
enter
nice spell.
the dungeon.
Wait, first, spells there.
Enemies have
Tentacles!
entered the dungeon.
Yeah. That's not the same thing. A magic barrier.
We can also just slap them. Just for fun. Ah!
Alright, mana bomb?
Rain of arrows!
Wait, how do you explode mana bombs?
Slap them?
It won't let me slap.
Nope.
There
No,
are
it only
enemies
does-
in your dungeon.
Yeah, it only does those. I don't know.
Oh, it's a mine, basically.
Yeah, as soon as enemies approach.
Did you revive those? Yeah. Produces 2 to 10 level 1 zombies. You produced 2. Good job. What's this?
Whatever.
I see something over here. Life improvement. Improves the life of a little creature. Increases the creature's life energy by a little.
There are
Okay.
enemies in your dungeon.
Even more? Really?
Meteor shower! Oh, come on. I said... Meteor shower!
On this one dude.
Oh, on him I can just use frost bomb and the spike traps completely down.
Oh yeah, skeletons attacked.
Okay, we should pick up some mana. Ah, there's no mana. Work on the mana, you damn fools!
What? We have quite a lot
There
of
are
mana.
enemies in your dungeon.
151.
Yeah, but we had like 2,000 before. Ish. 1,002. Fine, whatever.
I may or may not have spammed Rain of Arrows.
Counterfold! Also, Rolling Stone. The trap is destroyed now. Because
You destroyed our mana bomb.
because it has like 3 uses. Dude, look!
What did I pick up?
What do we
A
do
corpse.
with this? Where do I put this?
I don't know, I put it in the middle here.
Payday.
Your tentacle isn't doing shit.
Can we roll the stone again?
No.
Spells!
What we can do... You, and you, and you... Attack.
Demon strength! Ooh!
That's a health potion. Oh, no, I didn't. I want to pick it up. Heals a creature. Okay.
There are enemies in your dungeon.
Once more.
Oh wait, we have support spells. Right.
Yeah, I create a gobbler and stuff.
Brainwash!
Magic room.
Aw. Oh, ready for this? Thrasher!
Oh man, that's
All right.
powerful. Holy shit.
Excellent work. The last hero had been fended off. The tutorial was finished. Finally, I can get back to my gin and tonic. I mean, super. Well done. So, now it's time you turn to other things. Things that don't stop me from drinking. And
Third
from reading my
person,
comic.
come on. It's not second person. Do the campaign!
The shadow
right.
of absolute evil. The shadow of absolute evil had crossed the sea.
Yeah, shut up.
Successfully completed. Destroy 9 heroes with Talia's firebomb. And don't let his shadow take any damage from light.
Come on.
Yeah, I was just reading the special objectives.
Who cares about special objectives? Come on. I just need to, just in case, this.
You have been invited.
There we go. I'm in, I'm waiting.
Yeah.
A long, long time ago. The absolute evil had, in the famous predecessor to this game, subjugated the known world and defeated good. Now, in a world full of blackness and despair, it spent its days sipping cocktails from the skulls of its enemies and forging new plans over a grilled unicorn kebab. Unfortunately, there wasn't much left to forge. A few orc wedges, the occasional trick played on the little snots. There just wasn't anything left to conquer.
Aw,
As the weeks and months passed, the absolute evil grew ever more reticent and seclusive. From time to time, one could hear a slight murmur from the depressed evil's super secret laboratory in the depths of the dungeon. Its creatures grew more worried with each passing day, and even started to miss its ingenious evil tricks. It was a somewhat confusing time.
No beatings and no torture. No!
And no being sent to a senseless death. On the other hand, it was a rather nice change. Eons passed, and the unicorn supply dwindled until suddenly, one wonderful day, the evil genius evil joyfully burst from its super secret laboratory. It finally had a new goal. An unknown continent. as often found in sequels, lay to the east, sheltered from the wicked evil by naught but a puny little ocean. It immediately had a fleet built. This was so powerful that it covered the horizon from north to south and was manned by the best and most powerful creatures at the devious evil's command. The fleet set sail for the crossing to this new continent, left the harbor, and sank. Yet that mattered naught to the couldn't give a hoot about its minions' evil. It instructed its goblins and little snots to design an even more powerful fleet. These new ships were gigantic. Loaded with devious evil's second-best creatures, the fleet set out. And that sank as well. The annoyed evil saved his relentless anger towards the shipbuilders for later. Obviously, it would have to take care of the matter itself. With a sigh, it cast a spell and created a shadow of itself, a creature of absolute darkness and evilness. This shadow flew across the water towards the east. There, it would find a vessel, a corruptible being that would subjugate this land in the name of evil, and the shadow had the perfect target in mind.
How would they have a perfect target in mind if they never reached it? That is my question.
How would it know if it had a target in mind?
The graveyard and the prison offer you room for a pack of zombies and skeletons. These don't use up any population
the great
points.
Paladin Tanos, hero of the totally Eastern Kingdoms and a repugnantly good fellow. He was visiting the fatiguing library in Twistram with his comrades
Twistram.
and his daughter Talia.
Well now, Talia, tell me about your studies. Are you making progress with the writings of the ancient sages?
Yes, dear father. I have thoroughly digested it and have come a step closer to the good. The desire within me to do evil is defeated.
Sure.
Really? Excellent. I am proud of you, my child. Continue to concentrate on your studies. I must go to
So the
Stormgate
dwarf is
clear
the
up.
one we need
I'll be
to
back
fight.
soon.
Since
In
we're
the meantime,
trapping
my
her.
loyal friend Grimly will protect the country.
Grimly,
Should
really?
anything trouble you, you can turn to him. Isn't that right, Grimly?
Aye, of course, Janos. I'll keep an eye on the damned elf. I mean, your daughter. You can count on me.
Then I'll see you soon, my friends. May the goddess watch over you, and the light burn eternally.
Bon voyage, dear father. I'll make you so proud of me. Who does good is good.
I am not totally
Yuck.
convinced.
Disgusting phrases like that always leave such a nasty taste in my mouth. These abnormally good heroes, on the other hand, had no inkling of the malignity gathered to the south. One moment a herd of sheep was peacefully grazing, and the next moment, whomp! With a fulminant explosive effect that ate up half our special effects budget, the shadow entered the world. His target, a dark elf caught between good and evil, was very close. As the shadow of the unspeakably evil moved through the world, all around it died. Plants withered. Animals perished.
Oh,
Sort of like a
But the rabbit
picnic
is still
in my
alive.
family.
yeah? That rabbit as well.
The shadow
They
of
said
the
they all
far-off
died.
evil found itself very, very close to Twistram. It could practically feel its target's presence.
Take these lanterns, men, and let the light of the goddess shine. For the night is dark and full of terrors. And there's a pile of horse poo around here somewhere. I trod in it earlier.
The light is dark and
For
full
the
of terrors.
darkness.
Melisandre.
I mean, for the light! Sorry, I'm still in training.
For the darkness.
Yes, well, that is somewhat suboptimal. Naturally, the shadow of the almighty evil was an incredibly powerful creature, but, well, light was a bit of an issue. it would certainly be wise to stay out of the lantern light.
No shit.
Can we go? I thought that looked like a way.
No.
So here's where we go next. But how do we cross here?
Just go close there. And
The
let's-
shadow reached
yeah.
the entrance to Twistrom. Fortunately, this one was not closed, but it was brightly lit. Luckily, there was an unfortunate guard on patrol that the shadow was able to possess, thanks to its incredible powers. As long as it wasn't in the light. The shadow of absolute evil melded with the guard and took control of his body. Thus, it was able to pass through the gate with ease.
And now we can basically walk in the light as we're in him, but...
What was that? I think there was something wrong with that last beer.
Unfortunately, the shadow's possession only lasted a short while before the guard was able to free himself. Still, it was long enough to get past the gate. The shadow's target was close, so close. Talia, the Dark Elf. Soon she would fight on the side of evil.
May the goddess be with you, my friends. It will soon be time to open the orphanage in the fatiguing library. Come to the big square and join in the festivities.
Well, I don't know.
I had actually kind of planned to spend the evening in the bathhouse.
Friends, this orphanage is very important to my father. Tanos, you know, the mighty paladin, the one you really don't want to offend.
Oh man, I feel so stupid now.
All right, we'd love to come.
Excellent!
Thanos,
May the
Thanos.
light of the goddess
exactly.
shine upon you, and let us experience this exhilarating spectacle in the big square together. Follow me, my friends, for evil, the light, I mean. Keep the light burning bright, for the night is dark and full of terrors or errors or something like that.
We're gonna try and press that one home now.
Yeah, and if you knew Magic the Gathering, Thalia,
I don't know. MTG, sorry.
yeah, exactly. Careful.
This isn't good. Oh. I see.
We need to get to that archmage.
Yeah, I know, but this guy is in the way.
Yeah. And then we have to like hide in between the houses there.
Yeah.
And just wait for him to pass. Okay, because now he's gonna turn. There we go.
Nice.
Stop holding the lantern in my face like that, boy. I am Grimly, dwarves, and I am used to the cold, dark tunnels under the mountains. I have no need of any stupid lamp shining into the eye. Now I'm stuck with that damned pointy ear. I mean, my good friend Tanos' foster daughter. Curse him. A dark elf is a dark elf, and nothing will change that. The girl will always be tainted. Should have cut her ears off when I had the chance.
Enough
chit-chat, men. You stay here and secure the area. I have to go check my invention. Stay alert. I can feel something evil lurking in the area.
Up
And
to
it's
the
not
house.
just that damn pointy-eared.
You want up to this house?
I mean,
Yeah.
that elf.
Yeah.
After this cliched monologue, Grimly disappeared into the darkness. The impatient evil shadow set off again.
Oh, we can't do anything with it. However, he's in the light.
Yeah. I didn't see that. For me, the light popped in a bit moment later.
Wait. Come on, come on.
What is it you see?
Oh, we can't do it.
You mean possess
we
him?
can't possess him.
Yeah, I mean we needed to possess Grimly.
In the distance, one could hear the unbearably good bells of a church. They must be marking the opening of the orphanage in the fatiguing library. Heroes, with lanterns, began to
Keep
stream
following
in
them.
that direction. The crossing on a red signal evil shadow swore, or would have if it had a mouth, and tried to avoid the lanterns as much as possible.
Yeah. Okay, because now we're basically getting pushed in there.
In the name of my father Tanos, I'm glad to see so many
Oh,
of you here of
this
your
guy.
own free will.
Yeah, it doesn't matter who you follow. And then let's possess her.
Finally, the time had come, and the shadow of the past is in the slowly.
My dear father would be very proud were he with us today. He would be overjoyed to see us give the young and the needy a place to live and thrive. That's why I'm happy to take this orphanage and destroy it utterly, and all of you with it.
What did she say?
Someone wasn't paying attention.
Can you cast firebombs?
I will kill you all!
Oh, of course. We've got some nice damage right here. Wouldn't you say so?
That is some very leak damage.
It's over 9,000!
Unimagined powers surfaced in Talia.
It's over
The black magic
9,000!
of the Dark Elves. She immediately began to unleash these powers of chaos upon the world.
What does the firebomb do?
I will kill you all!
It's just
Oh.
attack. Oh yeah, there we go. The creature can
Over
attack enemies
9,000.
within a range of 12 meters every 2.3 seconds, dealing 1,337 damage. Oh, that was over 9,000 though.
Yeah. Dealing 9,001.
Yeah, exactly. That's over 9,000. Come on, Dragon
The
Ball.
Dark
folks.
Elf raged through Twistrom's inexperienced
I'm just-
guard. She thereby built up a tremendous inner energy, which she released into the world as a
Connection
focused
to bed,
beam,
blue
while
levels.
screaming,
Okay.
Kamehameha! Meanwhile, in the fatiguing library, they waited eagerly with coffee and cake for Talia to show up and open the new orphanage. The energy beam hit the cake with a resounding zap and reduced it to ashes. Oh yes, and the rest of the building and everyone inside it as well. The narcissistic evil patted itself on the shoulder for this. Or it would have, but the metal armor always made such a terrible clonking noise when it tried. But then again,
You're a bit
that's what little
before
snipes are
me.
for. Obviously, the dispatch shadow had found a perfect vessel in the Dark Elf. Talia had already earned the title of Employee of the Month, with the utter destruction of the fatiguing library, as well as half of Twistrom. The destruction of an orphanage and the bombardment of innocent citizens with magic missiles immediately made her the minion-wasting evil's new favorite henchperson. Her evil deeds complete, Talia withdrew
henchperson.
into the vaults beneath the ruins of the fatiguing library. There, between the slaughterhouse and mad Archbishop Lazarus's apartments, she prepared to create something powerful in the name of the absolutely ultimately evil. A dungeon heart, the cornerstone
Ooh,
of
a
any
dungeon
dungeon's
heart.
power. Far
Yay.
away, Paladin of Light and Talia's former mentor,
Generic
Tanos, was on his
fantasy
way to
city.
the Empire's capital of
Oh, man.
Stormbreeze.
You gotta wait for me.
Naive and trusting as he was whistling cheerfully to himself, with no inkling of his foster daughter's dark deeds.
Yeah, I see
Though
it
he
now.
was aware that as a dark elf, she always had a core of evil in her. He had hoped to defeat it through religious
Welcome to
indoctrination
Fabulous.
with ancient mad writings. Well, old bean, you thought wrong.
Yeah.
Twistram in ruins. Talia, the Dark Elf, had turned to evil and laid the fatiguing library in ruins. Now she began to build a small power base in its vaults.
Alright.
Her first dungeon.
Twistram in ruins. I shall in.
Her first dungeon.
Oh yes, those kinky things you have in your basement, correct? It's one of those we're building, right? Right?
Yeah, of course.
All research.
Well, I know my friend would like to have a dungeon like that sometime.
Twistram looked like the leftovers from a heavy metal concert.
What? What have I done? Oh no! I've fallen to evil again. Father will be beside himself. He was right when he said, you either die a hero or you live long enough to see yourself become the villain.
Where's that quote from?
In a way,
I don't remember.
it was fun to be evil. Burning things, pillaging, and showing those nasty goody two-shoes where the hammer hangs. They just look down at me anyway. My revenge will be terrible.
And she just runs
While
through the
Talia
gate
was
without it
delivering
opening.
a typical villainous monologue, something happened around her. From the depths arose a pulsating crystal, filled with the magic-savvy evil's power. A dungeon heart. Not to be
Yay.
confused with those dungeon hearts from other games. We don't want to be sued. Again.
Wait, were they sued?
Yeah, I think so.
What seems to be your boggle?
Secret
it's
mental
kind of
messages
ripping
were
off of,
exchanged between
Dungeon
Talia
Keeper.
and the mentally
Yeah.
savvy evil's crystal. We could explain this in detail at this point, but that would require a 3-hour monologue on my part, and I am definitely not being paid enough for that.
Right then. I will make these people suffer for mocking me. Father's henchmen never liked me anyway, and always insulted me, calling me pointy-eared. It's time for my well-deserved revenge!
Alright,
The game
so.
logic
I like her.
internalizing evil
Oh
had
God,
given
I like
Talia
her.
an assignment. Out there on the surface were shamelessly good places in urgent need of destruction.
Nah, no problem. I'll take care of it. I and an evil army.
Naturally,
gotta get
the
some of that
strategically
big gold
well-versed evil did not send its new general into battle alone. A dungeon had to be built,
what's
and
this?
creatures hired to provide her with a powerful army. Of course, the sophisticatedly thinking evil already knew which way the
Armor
wind blew in
bonus.
a dungeon. However, should it be hit by short-term memory loss, it could effortlessly look up things in the fabulous almanac.
Oh, is it that fabulous? God damn it, that's a gold vein. Ah,
But gold veins are good. We build a one of these here.
I guess.
And then we'll tell them to mine it.
Yeah, exactly. We can't mine it.
Oh man, look at all the gold up here.
The grandiose evil's helpers
Oh,
had not been
damn.
idle. Well, they hadn't exhausted themselves either, but anyway,
Also
there were
here,
now some
boom.
research projects the researching evil could
In
pursue.
Got
here
some
as well.
hair.
The new improved research menu, TM, was now available.
TM.
Yeah,
Yes.
trademark.
The new improved research menu, TM, opened and gave an overview of currently available technologies. At the moment, the selection was still limited, but that would change.
More
After
snots.
all,
Yes.
this evil crusade had only just begun.
We needed that one. Oh, we can improve it as well. Let's
Your
do that.
creatures have inadvertently dug into a dragon's nest.
Oh, damn. We have
Oh,
a
over
dragon's nest. Oh, look, it's a dragon lizard.
Where should we create the... Shall we do like in the tutorial? Just create a large room here? Like, so large? Maybe a bit more, like so.
Actually, make it like equal-sided.
It is.
No.
Oh, no, you mean like this. Like so. One more.
Like this. Fuck. There. No?
I was thinking we'd use this as a hideout. But this way we fuck up this building down here.
What?
There are countless spiders pouring out of a
Ooh,
room
a
that was
spider.
accidentally unearthed. Disgusting.
Let's get more of these. More little snots.
Wait, that's a book.
Absolute evil!
Oh, did you control her?
I picked her up.
From above.
Look. I'm holding her by her foot.
By her hand.
For me, I'm holding her by her foot. Oh god, this view.
Oh shit, we can't afford that. Research that one. Oh man, this room is gonna be... Oh, we don't have enough gold.
Yeah, I'm working on that. Work, minions!
There we go.
Wait, where did she go?
It's payday.
Would have been efficient at 20%. Is it because it's not done? I hope so.
Oh, we can give... Ah, we can give the books to the units. Especially like... I gave her the book that... what was it did again? Made her...
Armor.
Yeah. You just pick up... You just picked up the rage book. Yeah, there we go.
How do you give it to her?
Just right click on her. There. They can only have like one book. I'm placing the other book by the heart. And oh yeah. Wait, is the hideout big full? Or is it missing a tile there?
It's missing a tile. I can place it maybe. I think it was due to... Yeah, now we can.
There. Oh yeah.
Oh man, look at all this gold up here.
Oh yeah, the treasury. The treasury provides an additional place to store your gold besides your throne room. Preferably near gold veins. Yes. Also.
Yeah, you increased the size of it.
Payday, 100 gold per. Wait, payday. How much payday do we get?
Next payday. The cost of next payday is 100. Payday is we pay maintenance for each room.
Yeah.
So
we're getting the gold though. Do we need like a research thing to do the
why did you remove this one? They stopped mining the gold vein.
What?
Why aren't they mining gold?
We can't mine the gold vein. I think we need to research something.
We need a goblin farm. Shit. I researched that now. Let's place a goblin farm. Goblin farm can be here, right?
We need a lecture hall. Where can we build a lecture hall? Look at all that gold. That's another gold vein. That is a lot of gold.
Holy shit, yeah. But we should be building some more troops. I want some goblins. Oh, we're pop capped. How do we get more?
Hideout?
No, it doesn't produce more, does it? Because we've got more spaces for them, but... Oh yeah, more creatures into the research.
Yeah. More snots. But then we need to research. Holy shit, I'm holding 1,800 gold now.
Oh, I held Snuffer, apparently. Now they're mining that.
Yay!
It's got deselected all the time. Let's build a gold storage here.
Yeah.
And that means we can cut this.
But why?
More room for gold.
We have a lot of room for gold.
It's payday.
I mean, we should be fine. I don't see why not.
Oh, wait. Oh, we need stuff. We need stuff.
Why did you cut out these two? Over here, in the Gopper farm.
Huh?
There are two wall cutouts in the Gopper farm.
I didn't do that.
Oh, okay, so they... Oh, how annoying. They cut out additional ones.
Too bad you can't place walls. Oh wait, we can. Oh, so we probably don't...
Can we?
Yeah. We don't need to.
Oh, fill empty tile. Nice. Let's attack. How many troops we have? I'm looking for troops. What are the troops at? 1, 2, 3, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let us go attack. Which view are you in?
Huh?
Are you in the dungeon or outside?
I'm in the dungeon.
Okay. I'm outside. I'm going on Reading.
Okay.
How do you switch in and out?
I don't know.
Oh, I see. You just press the map. If you take the army, I'll take her, or vice versa.
Wait, what?
You see a minimap, bottom left?
Yes?
Yeah, press top right on it. And you will be taken out here to the overworld. I'll send a goblin in, which you can take over, or which you can drop into the outworld.
I'm doing fine in here though. There.
Blinding beams of light met the dauntless evil's creatures. They briefly squinted at the disgusting brightness. Finally, they grinned, satisfied. At last, they were able to carry the battle to the good people and were not limited to protecting themselves in a dungeon. As is
what is going on here? I feel a disturbance in the force.
the deeds of the conspicuous evil and its henchmen had not gone unnoticed.
I feel a disturbance
As a
in the
matter of
force.
fact, even a blind man could see the destruction they left behind them. As idiotic heroes do, they sent out a small patrol to scout the area.
Move out, men. Have a look around and report back to me. While I would love to accompany you myself, I'm currently teaching myself to play the ukulele.
Let's conquer this side.
The armies of evil reached one of those disgustingly good places that had survived the destruction of Twistram. The ice-cold hand, I mean evil, would deal with it immediately.
Desire?
The little town of Good was destroyed and turned into a hotbed of evilness. Cracks formed on the surface, and something, guess, evil, rose from the depths. This evilness, in a practical spherical form, was the sweet lifeblood which flowed through the personified evil's veins. It stimulated the armies of evil and swelled their power. All this lofty blah blah without any impact on the game itself, it was another resource primarily or exclusively used for more powerful research. Delicious evilness flowed into the dungeon heart and filled it with power. New research was thus made available, which would help the dungeon to even greater power. The impatient evil immediately began to research something.
Can you defend us?
The dungeon heart is being attacked.
I'm sending back the troops. Don't tell me I need to press this. No, good. Oh no, did not mean to do that. Cancel.
Death to all that is good. Hey, keep your hands to yourself. Ooh, ah.
You're not gonna die per turn back.
Not gonna get up.
But with that evil, we should be able to get something new.
Oh, also, you have so much gold, I'm gonna get more snots.
We learn how to...
Addicted evil had unlocked some new research and immediately set about trying it out.
Unlock Naga.
can we actually? Yeah. We can.
We can implement this as well. And then we create some Naga.
Oh. Oh. We need 50 evilness. We can improve Talia.
Yeah. Let's see now.
Come on, me.
Do I take Sarbrook?
There we go. Research.
Yeah, I'll take him.
Talia, research.
This power.
Level 1 of 10.
Incredibly strong.
Please tell me there are keybinds. Oh, are they healers?
Yeah, the Naga here healers.
That's amazing. Actually.
You having fun out there?
What did you say?
Are you having fun out there? I'm just filling up some holes in here.
I am the evil.
Yeah, just go off.
I'm just healing. Apprentices are probably worse than the archer or warden.
Enemies have entered the dungeon.
Yeah, we need some defenders.
You have one.
We have a guard in here.
Yeah, I'll send back the
The armies
gobos.
of evil here? Damn it all, how did that happen? Time to call out the heavy guns. Right then, get ready to attack in waves. Excuse me, sir. Wouldn't it make more sense if we attacked all at once? Where's the fun in that? Wave after wave, that's a strategy.
Thanks to the enemy's limited tactical finesse, their destruction was virtually unavoidable. So it was time to decorate for the victory celebration, to get the beer and hire the orc dancers. Okay, maybe not orcs. I shudder at the thought.
They're going to be child's play. Leave them to me. I mean, hold them back and let them hit you while I deal with them.
Let's see now. Novice seems. Why do you do it for dead rank?
Should also send them back to the dungeon to let them rest and eat.
Yeah.
The second island of the good
They
was
don't need to do
mercilessly
that.
overrun by the strategically savvy evil's hordes and turned into an evil
They're only
island.
3%.
Soon, more of that exquisite evilness would be bubbling to the surface. Excellent. Even better than in Dungeons 2. Not that I'm out to plug it or its fantastic add-on or anything. I'd never do that.
No,
Enemies have entered the dungeon.
This. Can we do this again? Let's get some more. Let's get one more goblin and one more orc.
We can continue the expedition for quite some time. Heal up a orc. There's fighting in the dungeon.
Yeah.
Get an Naga up so you can get some heals out.
It's okay.
The evil is evil. That must be collecting evil. Collect a total of 1,000 evil.
1,000 evilness.
Did right.
Time to throw them out there, wave after wave. Just a little more evil. Come on, just a little more evil.
Oh, yeah, we need evil for that one.
There we go. Done. Boom, boom.
The good camp has been destroyed. Victory is ours. Evil is victorious. Good thing I switched sides.
And so it was that the good camp was destroyed by the battle-wise evil's army. Now it was time to take over all of the good islands, but that would be a cakewalk. Easy as stealing candy from a baby. Candy from a baby? Simple, I ask. Ever tried it? The screaming and crying and fetching their parents and family as reinforcements, and those little beasts bite pretty damn hard. Not that I have any personal experience, of course.
The ultimate, chaotic, absolute, whatever evil will be happy. I am. Father is gonna be so angry. Do you really know what you're doing? You wanted to be good. You had dedicated yourself to the light. Stop and really think about your deeds.
Can you please just stop with the golem thing? We already had too many Lord of the Rings gags in the last 2 days. Enough is enough.
Yeah, exactly. Just shut it, good me.
Talia and the destructive evil's army had succeeded in destroying Twistrum and the surrounding area. Good no longer existed in this land.
Oi! What the hell happened here?
Apparently, not quite all of the good guys were defeated. The dwarven King Grimly, an old drinking buddy of Tanos the Paladin, was just touring the country with his exorbitantly large army to ensure everything was in order. Thank God, the foresighted evil had provided for this contingency.
I mean, it's
the
large army compared to what we were
charged with
fighting.
evilness and enough energy to act as a teleporter.
It's not really an army, it's more like just a battalion.
Oh, good. Then all the best, brave warriors, and stop them! Right! I'm out of here.
Why aren't they here to city?
Talia
Come on.
dissipated and disappeared to a
Ah, now they are.
faraway and
Just because I said that.
The rest of the sacrificing evil's creatures looked astonished as their general fled, but only for a moment, as they already found themselves facing an unpleasant army of good.
This is the work of that damn pointy-eared wench. I always warned Thanos that those miserable dark elves couldn't be trusted. Criminals, the lot of them. But enough is enough. Go to find that shifty wench and use her ears as bookmarks.
Nice.
Yay!
I mean, we spent way more time in that mission than we needed to. New rooms and creatures. If we get vortex, which are portals out.
After leaving the vestiges of Tristan.
Wait. Okay, yeah. So that's just to get demons instead. Nice, we get workshop and some other nice things. Does it work though? The invite? Or do we need to redo it? Ah, nah, it worked. Nice. Were you slapping our little snots? I forgot to do that. Last mission.
I have sometimes.
After her hasty departure, Talia now found herself a few kilometers, or miles, yards, or stone throws, depending on whatever crazy things where you are, away. She had managed to escape Grimly's forces, even if one or two evil creatures had to die. But hey, that comes with the job.
Indeed it does.
I like how kilometers were the first thing he said.
The incredibly foresighted evil hadn't brought Talia here for nothing. The ancient Gehenna stones were nearby. Tanos once banished some demonic minions to hell and used these ancient magic relics to seal them there. Unfortunately, it was unclear how these seals could be broken.
I was there back in the day when Tanos banished the demons and sealed the stones. I can open them! Should I really do it? These unearthly beings terrorize the land and... Oh, shut up, good Talia!
So, you know how to open the seal. Excellent. Devious evil is obviously nobody's fool.
No.
It all feels like a real plan.
I just have to get through to the seals. Then I can open them. But I need protection from the elemental guardians while I do so.
Elemental guardians.
Okay, that should be doable. Get Talia to the seals. Guard her while she opens them. First, however, it would definitely be a good idea to build a powerful dungeon in order to be prepared for any heroes stationed in the area.
Yeah.
I want to build something up there, something fun. Something up here as well.
Spiders have spread throughout the underground.
Well, we need a workshop. Also, do not destroy those things. Do not destroy those.
Take me to the enemy!
Which things?
Put her there. Level her up.
Yeah, she's going down here. Which things were you talking about when you said don't destroy those things?
Just wait.
Yeah. Ah, there's more gold.
This will be a nice room, Victor. That will be a nice room. Do we do it 3x3 for something?
Let's do more than 3x3. Because of
yeah, but I was thinking if it's efficient.
Wait, if this could probably be like that.
Vortex is expensive. What's this? Traps. Researching the hideout. Yeah, let's put hideout down here. Unless I'm feeling there's gonna be gold somewhere down here.
No, I'm thinking a workshop there.
Really? A workshop this size?
Yeah.
No, that's hideout.
Fine, you go with the hideout there now.
It's gonna be a bit too expensive though. I don't think we need such a large space. We can make this up here to a workshop. Did not mean to press that.
Wait, don't take that.
We need these.
No, wait,
more snots.
Yeah, let's get the more snots.
Since that we seem to be lacking. Snorri is keeping at it.
Go, Snorer! You can do this, Snorer!
Snap these.
Oh, there we go, Snod. You can also help Snorer. Fill this room.
We were going to base this here. And then is
There were
this.
disgustingly good places near the dungeon, which would look much better as islands of evilness instead. Especially since that evilness could be used for new technologies.
What is that unbearable
wait
place
with
doing right
making
in front
the,
of my
tiles until they're
dungeon?
done.
Disgusting!
No, we didn't have enough gold, that was why.
Advance.
No, but they
Destroy
also
that
weren't
thing!
done with
Are you sure you want
digging
to
out
do
the
Yes,
that,
I
area for the
Talia?
workshop.
Shouldn't we
But you can
sit
expand,
down in a
it doesn't-
circle and
I think there's a
talk
gold
about
thing
it
here.
one more time? Are you still
Go
here?
Snoops. Go
Honestly,
Snoops.
can't you see? I am
Snoops.
busy destroying everything that is
Oh, no,
good.
there's
I
just
don't
bedrock.
have time for this
we got
disassociative
something over here.
identity
Yeah.
order nonsense.
Stop doing the Therese and Jeanette thing.
Nope, just 2 gold there. Oh,
Okay.
there's something here. Oh, yes, this seems like really to be it.
I know you're gonna hate this, but
Just 2 gold, 3 gold, and a gold here.
need to research Gobbler Farm.
Oh god. Tinker's Cave, simple traps, medium traps, complex traps.
Yeah. So we can build a maze up here for the defenders,
Yeah.
or the attackers rather. I was thinking to use this for a Gobbler Farm. Oh, we need a place.
Heyday.
There's something funny going on around here. My knee is itching where I caught that arrow. Men, check it out.
The presence of Talia and the
Arrow to the
conspicuous
knee.
Evil's army had not gone undiscovered.
His
And the
knee
first
is
miserable
we'll see.
sailors
Out
were
that
already
arrow.
on their way to the dungeon.
Where we will, of course, welcome them.
Like so.
affectionately. Move, you lazy dung beetles! Get ready! You always have to be so unfriendly.
I'm making the workshop space to be a bit larger.
Can't we just talk about this? I know this really
Right.
good psychiatrist and... Don't force me to hit myself!
Yes. As our protagonist sank into one of her disputes with herself, the heroes spread across the surface. Enemies have entered the dungeon.
Already.
Yeah. 2 enemies. 2 rogues. Come on, Snorer. Build the wall. Come on, you can do it.
Wrong side, Snorer!
Run. Good little snot.
Why doesn't she attack?
Take me to the enemy!
At least that one attacks. What do we need? We need a guard room for that. That's oh, evil. Evil for that one. And we needed evil for...
More snots.
I'm pretty sure we can get this thing.
Oh, I think I found a vein here.
Nice.
No, there's no vein. There's just gold.
I'm thinking Talia out. Oh, that's fortified.
Okay. Yes, that's good.
Delicious evilness dribbled into the thereupon feasting evil's dungeon. This could be immediately sacrificed to the excellent idea of completing 1 or 2 new research projects.
Yeah. Do we want guard room or healer?
I would say the guard room.
Sure. How long? We should put the guard room up here, right?
Two by two. Okay.
We can put it right here.
Yeah.
Oh.
Right.
And
We need to build one of these.
alright, yeah, didn't place them. And then we can build one up here as well.
No, don't build it there.
Why not?
Just because. Just a bad place for it. In my opinion.
Enemies have entered the dungeon.
Talia will attack.
It's a guard, so we should probably have more.
Just wait.
No, she didn't attack earlier.
Oh.
Look at this, she's crushing him.
Yeah, there we go.
She was bugged last invasion.
It's payday.
Oh yeah, that's... It's not...
I think we should have a guard room up there instead, actually. Closer to the...
Also, we can get... Wait, what?
Do we have guard room at the end, beginning or end? At the end, right?
Yeah,
So they had to walk through all the traps.
yeah.
Death to all that is good.
The homicidal
Tinker's
evil had researched the Tinkerer's Cave. This perfidious room was used by the even more perfidious creatures of the Horde to build deadly traps and sturdy doors out of boring old
5 by 3.
The adventurous evil was keen to try this out right away.
Do you maybe want to go out in the outside world?
We can build that here. Not enough gold. So we've almost got enough. 9 more gold. Come on, come on. There we go.
The first Tinkerer's Cave was finished and appeared solid enough. Soon the creatures of the Horde would gather here voluntarily or under the threat of beatings to build dangerous traps for unwary heroes.
I want to research a Naga because I need healers. Oh shit, that doesn't look good.
Oh, should fill up that bowl. Oh, is that more gold?
So I need to send them back. They took a shit ton of damage.
Oh yeah, research.
Didn't you research traps?
Yeah, we have simple and medium traps now.
How do we craft them?
Okay. Wait.
Oh shit.
Oh yes.
I took all the boxes from the building. Shit.
4 boxes. Oh yeah, that's right. We should have one of those rooms.
Why are you building a gate?
Because we can. It's a wooden door.
Where did you find that?
Under traps.
Where do you have the traps tab?
Under the room construction.
Oh yeah, T.
I guess we could make a thrasher there. No. We need a straight place for a thrasher.
Yeah.
Well, we don't need, but it would be better. We can do like this.
I didn't mean to do that.
There are enemies in your dungeon.
Oh yeah. Can you get her?
What?
The bustling evil had dug into a dragon's nest.
Why can't I?
Oh yeah.
What are you doing with all our boxes?
What do you want to do with the boxes?
Build a guard tower or drums for the guard tower over
Well,
here.
I'm making traps. Trying at least. We just... Oh, we dug into the dragon's nest, that's right. But we're done with that guy. Get more... Where are...
Evil will triumph.
Where are all the freaking minions?
They're fighting the dragons now.
We need to
It's
get all of them
payday.
there.
Yeah, you were holding some.
Yeah, I was
That's why.
just trying to get all of them.
Press M and then you can... Then you see all.
There's the layer itself.
Build some units and put them in the guard place.
We don't have any more slots for units.
No, don't research them. They just so. There we go. 2 more slots. 3, 4.
Well, I was gonna do it, but then you did it.
Oh shit, hunger? 93%? That's not good.
Everything evil comes from above.
Did we find additional gold? No.
Hopefully no one has arachnophobia.
Oh.
A spider nest has been discovered.
Oh, quite a lot of them as well.
Yeah, let's get the general.
Give me my orders.
Do we have any?
I put them here. I have them key bound to 1, so...
Yeah, but we should level up the new ones as well. Guys, helps! While the fighters are distracted. Yes, there's a diamond vein. Infinite capacity.
Where did you find that? Oh, yeah.
There are enemies in your dungeon.
Can you move back the recruits?
The what?
Recruits, the level 1s. The ones we want to be level up. Let's see now. Oh, they didn't want to. I suppose.
Yeah, it's, I don't know how. I don't know how to do that. Assigning them to the guard room. But you.
What the fuck is another guy hitting?
Hey, don't grab him. He's fighting.
Oh, he's up here? He wasn't up there for me. For me, he was hitting our door. Oh, that's how you do it.
Oh yeah, let's. I need to like just open up there to there.
Wouldn't it be better if we placed a gold collection thing down here by the diamond?
We are going to do that.
No, goodbye. I mean, we can start with a small one.
Just make a 3x3 around it.
Yeah.
whatever.
Time for
No.
an expedition.
Oh,
What?
no, nothing.
So let's see. We keep attacking the southern outpost.
And then I can fill in this.
Stone Guard. That guy's tough.
Might as well.
So which ones are the... Okay, so those are the stones, which are our main objective. Then we have good locations, which are those, and then we have guard houses. I see.
A vortex could now be built. This excellent room makes it possible to create direct access to Hell by means of teleportation, or the gun from Portal, in order to hire funny, or sometimes not so funny, demons. The very curious evil soon began to build one of these vortexes.
Men, take a look at this. There's something strange going on here.
A local patrol unhappily stumbled into the area of the Gehenna Stones. They wouldn't leave without a fight, just the way I like it.
Just the way I like it.
Wait a moment, I just said that. Are you trying to steal my lucrative narrator contract? Back off! I know where your car is.
So he calls himself a narrator. Then we have it. That argument is settled. He's a narrator. Or we call him the narrator.
Do I have troops here? Yes, I do.
You have...
I have one guy.
if you beat a drum, you get... The people will go there. These seem to be only gunners. That's interesting.
Wait, what?
Oh shit, they want beer. Do we have availability? That available? No, we can't build beer. Fuck.
Good. Kill that guard.
I'll unlock more evil soon.
Yeah.
Hunger 93%.
Alright, also another arrow trap. Should go there. Oh, okay. Research. Oh yeah. Rolling stones. Oh, we need more gobblers. We need a bigger gobbler. Gobble, gobble, gobble.
Do we need more?
We have like 2 gobblers.
Only 2? Oh
Yeah.
shit, yeah.
Why did you... Oh right, we can easily expand this.
Really? That's how we're building it? Okay.
Yeah, it's not my fault there's bedrock close to the thing there.
No, I was just thinking we'd build it down, not the other way. No.
Hey
Wait, we have a gold vein here.
Sleep 100%, that sounds good. Oh shit, I selected all of them. Do your deeds.
3 gobblers. Let's just expand it little by little. We can do another 4x4 area there. And then we need vault here. And we can... Yeah, sure. 2 more minions.
Have you created the demons?
Actually not yet.
Okay, I was thinking we'd do it over here, next to the maze.
Yeah. Ah, God. Why are you guys so slow? Hold these boxes.
Yeah. It's only 12 though.
What are you doing, Snorer? Come on. Also, you too.
Let's see now. We should...
There are enemies in your dungeon. The first vortex was finished. Here, demons could be hired or resurrected after their inglorious death for a tiny fee of mana.
Mana? But I don't have any mana.
Oh, that's true. Yes, but luckily the Gehenna stones produced exactly that. What a wonderful coincidence.
What are you doing with them?
Hey!
Oh.
Why are you asking stupid questions?
Why not just beat the drum instead?
What?
Beat this drum.
Because that is slow.
Destroy the good!
I'm gonna go out and get one of those stones,
Yeah.
so we can get some mana.
Hopefully these stupid imps will start making the traps.
I mean, they've been somewhat preoccupied with other things.
The first Gehenna stone is very close. Soon I will destroy it. Tanos will be beside himself. Ha 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 ha!
Apparently, there were a few elemental guardians who were not particularly pleased at someone fooling with the stones. They threateningly turned towards Talia. Of course, the defense-orientated evil would protect her at all costs.
Ah yes, defense-oriented.
At all costs. Remember that.
Talia, what are you doing? Why did you turn back to evil?
Father, I don't know. I keep trying to turn back to good, but a part of me... God, just shut it, you weakling. Tanos, you and your minions always look down on me. Grimly insulted me without you ever saying a word. You drove me to this.
My child, that is not true. Look inside yourself. There's still a spark of good there. Let it guide you, and not this.
Whoops! Looks like I accidentally tripped on a cable or something. Unfortunately, Tanos could not continue to talk to Talia. What a pity. Undeterred, Talia continued to work on breaking the stone seal.
Huh? What? Oh, yes, of course. Ha. Soon the seal will be broken.
Yep, in half a minute. You give them a shit ton of work, and then you wonder why they're not building your traps or mining.
There we go.
Look at Wall is to win. The idiot.
Go,
Snorsy. Oh, never mind.
Snorri, go. Oh yeah, we got
They're
the
smarter
traps
than
there.
that.
It's done! The seal is
Oh, we got a
broken!
critical hit bonus.
Oh, what have I done? May the goddess forgive me. Are you still here? Oh, come on. Can't you pour your heart out somewhere else?
While Talia was occupied with herself, again, the seal was completely broken. Several portals to a strange world opened in the dungeon. From them, a few extremely committed demons immediately sprang, ready to serve the
Yay, we got a
releasing from
demon.
exile evil. The Gehenna stones contained a ruthless and mighty magic that not only supplied the dungeon with mana, but was also very dangerous. This posed no problem for the danger-loving evil, as it was far away. Besides, the magic was only supposed to affect the heroes. With the patience of a fox, the insidious evil now waited for a few heroes to test this ruthless and powerful magic on a few unsuspecting guinea pigs at the cost of a little mana.
Yeah, we're getting a patrol soon. I saw them moving up.
Come on, Snaps. Okay, you can go on and do stuff out there.
There are enemies in your dungeon.
Oh, the traps. Oh. Oh. Wait. Let's do this. Boom. Okay, that was cool.
What spell was that?
It was the destruction magic.
The Gehenna Stone's magic was not yet ready. As with the first stone, a number of guardians came to life to attack Talia. In its wisdom, the four-sided evil had already prepared for this. Well, let's hope so anyway.
Let's hope so anyway, yeah.
Talia, please, stop doing this. Return to the light. It took me many years, and I had to reload many previous save games before I finally managed to banish all these demons.
Father, I'm trying, but the evil, it's so strong.
Fight it, my child.
Don't forget that this stinker kept you locked up in a place that isn't called the fatiguing library for nothing for the last few years, and that his best friend is a dwarf who hates all elves. I know the narrator should normally be neutral and stay out of the story, but this guy's interjections are getting on my nerves when he's hundreds of miles away.
Right. You're not my father. You just took advantage of me. You claim to be an honest, decent paladin of good, and yet you allowed me to be mocked and insulted. I'm done done with you.
Once Talia had returned to her true nature, she ignored Tanos and turned back to the stones.
This way, hobbits! I mean, evil creatures! Follow me!
Oh, we are capped on demons now, are we?
Yeah.
Done. The seal is broken.
Talia had conquered another Gehenna stone. This time, even without an extended dialogue with her split personality.
Oh, actually, I was about to...
Good grief, just shut up. Where were we? Oh yes. Once again, a huge jet of mana shot into the sky, and a portal opened. Whether it led to the Winchester brothers, Buffies, Charmed, or whatever universe, demons, ready to kill, jumped out. As usual in good games, which still have some game time to fill, there was yet a third stone to be conquered. Talia was already on her way.
Trinkesh is... Who's Trinkesh? Is Trinkesh one of my guys? Did not mean to pick him up. Gottschalk, Shalha, ult. Okay, he's not. We're lacking gobblers.
Yeah, we have 2 gobblers. We can expand that area though. Poof!
The third Gehenna stone was very close, and a third time, the Guardians rose to prevent Talia from fumbling with the Gehenna stone. Who would have thought?
How many? It's 4 now. Shit. That's annoying.
Talia, I beg you.
What? You
What?
again? This chap's appearing for the 3rd time already. What is he? The God's damn spirit of Christmas or something? Just shut up and let us get on with the game. But that's enough! She's not coming back to you, get it? I reckon that after another 15 or 16 missions, she's gonna beat the ever-loving crap out of you. But
So...
My God, you just don't quit, do you? Okay. Talia, your job.
Shut up, Thanos! Can I say something here?
No.
No! I'll be back.
With a rattle, Talia went down. The inattentive evil had failed to protect her properly. Luckily, it could take another try.
Go, demons, go! Up.
Yeah, I sent them in.
You forgot one. So many demons.
So I sent them in to be healed up again. Hopefully, once they've all eaten, and we need to send out our entire army. Because, man, there was a shit ton of elementals.
Yeah, that's cool. We got lots of traps.
The Gehenna Stone spell waited to be once again unleashed upon the sadistic evil's enemies.
I just got Talia back.
Yep.
Enemies have entered the dungeon.
Let's see how he does. It's a single warrior. Okay, yeah. Those flashers are really fucking good.
Yeah.
They still haven't eaten.
5, 4. Oh, we got 3 gobblers left.
Fuck this shit. It's time to move out.
Oh, can we upgrade Talia again? Yes.
This army should be enough. So we'll take that Gehenna stone. They should be able to take out the 4 guardians that spawn, and we'll be done with this mission. Apparently we are lacking gobblers.
We have 2 gobblers.
To nobody's surprise, the elemental guardians once again appeared on the scene, wanting to kill Talia.
This is much better. Much better.
Just don't forget that you
Wait, where are
I
the...
beg you.
What? You again? This chap's appearing for the 3rd time already. What is he? The goddamn spirit of Christmas or something? Just shut up and let us get on with the game.
But
That's enough! She's not coming back to you, get it? I reckon that after another 15 or 16 missions, she's gonna beat the ever-loving crap out of you.
But I'm...
My God, you just don't quit, do you? Okay. Talia, your job.
Shut up, Thanos! Can I say something here?
No.
just too awesome.
Quite low in mana now, though.
Oh yeah.
Is it because they're respawning the demon? And that takes mana.
Yeah.
Mission should be done in 20 seconds. We've lost a unit, an orc, I guess.
Come on, one of the demons are soon respawned. There we go. Just 2 more.
Finally, the last seal has been broken. Death to all that is good! Power to evil!
Indeed. Talia had conquered another of the Gehenna stones. Mana into the sky, demons out of the portal, blah, 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 and so on. You know the score. Now, only the last of the Gehenna stones had to be taken.
Wait a minute, didn't you say a total of 3 stones? That was the 3rd stone already.
No, you're wrong about that.
No, I am not wrong. You said every good game has 3 goals.
I also said any good game.
True. Not much to say to that. Then it's off to number 4.
The Gehenna stones pulsed with magic. Their spell was once again available.
Oh wait, have we made him a hero? I think we have.
What?
Molinor still well
all
armed.
good things come in 3s. But after 4 stones, I will try
Wait,
one
what?
last time to bring you to your senses.
Oh yeah, if you give them
Please
items.
stop what you are doing and return to good.
If you give them items,
Together
they
we
will
can
have,
wipe
like,
evil
that,
from the face of
kind
the earth.
stuff
Father,
like-
Okay.
Never! I will be the queen of evil and
There's some books
destroy
down there, though.
all that
You can
is
see it on the
good!
map.
Yeah.
These words should make everything crystal clear. Time to take the last stone. Unfortunately, an unsightly rock pile blocked the way to the 4th stone and had to be cleared out of the way. They're really leaving no stone unturned to work in a bit more game time, am I right? Very commendable.
That should be fine, right? This army.
Yeah, you also have the destructive magic. Oh,
I'm not sure if it's gonna be fine.
well, it's still sleeping. That is a lot of damage to the
Yeah.
Just get that DPS.
This rock heap was tougher than expected, and what the?
Who woke me up? Was it you? My children are all dead. You will pay for that. I will crush you.
Okay, I didn't see that coming. Of course, the anticipating evil had already expected something like this, and plunged into the fight well prepared.
I hope. I love how it says, I hope. Oh nice, we've got 19 goblins now.
Yeah, we got 20.
Oh, he isn't doing that much damage. I thought he would do more.
Yeah, because the last stone is over there.
The Gehenna stones pulsed with magic. There, with a menacing crunch, the huge stone monster hit the ground. The stone-hewing evil had triumphed. It debated having a new bathroom built from the remains.
Why are we getting evil from this? Isn't the game over?
Taking the fourth stone was now child's play. So easy, in fact, that we'll just cover it in a short cutscene and spare you all that annoying clicking. All the seals had now been broken, and the demons thirsted to unleash chaos, destruction, and folk music upon the world at the ultimate evil's side.
Yay,
Okay,
folk
maybe I
music.
made that last point up.
Aww.
Grimly was still searching for the Dark Elf and the evil around her. On the other hand, she had asserted herself against her father Tanos and resisted the forces of good. But by the time his spies, much to their horror, found the Gehenna stones destroyed, the inconspicuous evil's army had already moved on.
Why? We could beat them. They have no army. Our army was bigger than theirs in the previous one as well. 51 minutes, really? Wow.
Yeah.
New rooms and creatures.
The Ash Spring Swamplands. While Grimly Hammerhand's henchmen were looking for Talia,
you know what? How about we play a multiplayer
they
game?
in turn
Duel.
were slowly
Just to try it
marching
out.
through the gloom of the Ash Spring Swamplands.
So we have everything unlocked.
I won't be a good opponent.
This
No, but it's just so to try
opportunity
stuff
to
out.
secure
Oh, searching for
additional allies.
create game 2 players. The Field of Glory or the Bloody Meadow? Which one?
I don't
Let's
know.
Field of Glory. Let's try this out.
Let's do this.
Almost done.
Come on,
There we
there
go.
we go.
Oh wait, we have both of Talia?
I guess so. Okay.
What's that? That's mana.
Yeah. Okay, so the entrance is there. This is the hero portal.
Okay, I see. So...
Perfect. Wait, what is that door up there?
Oh, I forgot to buy that. Forgot to buy some more workers.
I need this and this.
Did that one.
Okay. Let's just.
Shit, I'm low in gold.
I've already found a gold vein.
Yeah, me too, but I'm still low on it.
Oh, that's a lot of mana.
Death from above.
Wait, are there anything out there? Oh, I found another vein.
Oh, good for you.
So if I can go from there and then there we go.
I think I may have found where that other vein is.
This thing.
Yeah, this has to be where it is. Yep, gold vein.
There are enemies in your dungeon.
Ouch! Ouch!
God damn it, why are there enemies in my dungeon? Fucking guards.
Is that a guard for you? It's a rogue for me. Don't tell me she's gonna die.
Evil is unstoppable!
It's payday.
Wait, how are you getting points?
I took over one of the things in the overworld.
Yeah, I can see that.
Evil will triumph! Command me! What? I knew you'd need me.
Holy shit, I need troops.
You need what?
Let's make some creatures. There we go.
Where are you taking me?
One of those here. And then we got this and that.
I am the queen of evil.
Yeah. I am the queen of evil. Sure you are.
Oh, hey!
Alright, I thought I expanded this already.
What do you want me to do? I'm not going to get out.
Yay.
Oh, that looks good.
There we go now. This.
Put that here. Alright, I haven't built that yet. I haven't built the crate thing. Fuck me.
Okay, not there. This was the one. Boom, 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 and boom.
There are enemies in your dungeon.
Enemies and entered.
There are enemies in your dungeon. Oh no, there's a gunner and a warrior.
Gunners are annoying.
Yeah, those freaking cannons are strong.
Give me my orders.
Yay! I found another vein, yay!
Do I want to go down here? Yeah, I do. To that one.
It's payday.
What do we even have here? Oh yeah, definitely going for that.
Wait, what is it I don't have? Oh. I see. That's not good. Oh, I didn't lose anything good.
Oh. Oh yeah, you can... Yeah, actually you can have this book.
Thanos must die.
Ah, you have a book. Oh, never mind, I also have a book.
Hey, keep your hands to yourself.
What book did you get?
Of life.
Okay, I got a works faster.
Yeah, you can give that to one of your imp stuff.
You
Yeah, I
desire?
will.
Hello.
Where was I gonna...
Why hello there. Oh god, those are apprentices. Let's do the apprentices before we take them. Oh, also the road. Fuck, oh. Guards are annoyingly tough.
Yeah.
Ah, ah.
That's horribly ineffective.
There are enemies in your dungeon.
Oh, yes, there are. No more sleep for you, I'm sorry.
Give me my orders! Oh, they!
Oh man, it looks so good.
What?
Hurry up, Snorri. Take him to the prison.
Huh. Okay, let's expand on freaking
Expand this way.
hideout.
Spill out this. Shall we? We can fill that one in. Five by three, that's bad.
Work you imps. I'll slap you.
It's payday.
Yes. Oh.
I thought it was weird that you had more than me.
The enemy has captured one of your islands of evilness.
Oh, that's why. I see.
You have lost one of your islands of evilness to the enemy. There are enemies in your dungeon.
Enemies have entered the dungeon, which isn't nice. Not nice at all, I must say.
Good.
Enemies have entered my dungeon as well. There's even a warden.
Then we'll have to build all these, don't we?
Time to take out the... Yeah?
Let's see now, we wanted to build this in here. Then we can build really? Two? Both? At the same time?
Yeah, it's called split pushing, come on.
The Queen of Evil!
I can't tell if I'm doing good or not. I think I'm doing very good.
I told you I'm not good at this.
I'm not good at it either.
I'll be back.
Apparently they decided it was payday the moment that fight was finished.
Oh yeah, that's right.
How does that work? Oh.
No.
Okay. Oh.
Oh god, this is gonna be fun.
I will destroy this land.
No, no, no. Bad,
Yeah, that's annoying.
bad heroes.
You have lost one of your islands of evilness to the enemy.
Ooh, ah.
Oh, he's not doing very good, is he? He's dead. Really? What's that? Prudence? Oh, you're stuck by, yeah. Which building do you generate magic with?
I don't know.
Oh, I see.
Hey!
Holy fuck.
That Talia sure can't take much. There she goes,
Yep.
dropping again.
Yep. Yep. I am not going to try that. Oh yeah, I should. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Buildings. Let's get this. And then, where should I build the torture chamber? Oh yeah, why not?
Oh, I need more graves, do I?
Oh, I can get it. Oh yes, research.
Payday.
I can pay those wages.
Enemies have entered the dungeon.
No, 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 no. No.
Really? Oh, I went through.
The enemy has captured one of your islands of evilness.
Can I research? That's right there. Boom, boom. And then people. Ah, yes. Can I only have one? Ah, fine.
Lead me to the battle. Tanos must die.
Ja. Varför kan jag inte göra så?
Shoot him.
Good, Talia, fight for me.
Ja, den massa tier 2.
There we go. Build. That's right. Torture chamber.
Kan jag bygga såna här? Nej, varför kan jag inte bygga såna? Varför kan jag inte bygga demoner?
I don't know.
Jag har en Vortex. Så det borde inte vara några problem. Men... det är säkert därför. Men de ska inte gå in på den ju. Så varför gör de det i så fall? Se om det var det. Ja, det var det. Ja, de får väl ha... Vad är det de vill ha? En sån är det säkert de vill ha.
Showed him.
Vilka enheter är det som... never mind.
Enemies have entered the dungeon.
No! Fuck you! Fuck you, enemies! Heroes!
Defend the dungeon heart. Payday.
Okay, I need that. Fine. Not room construction. I need research. This and then this.
One of your islands of evilness was captured.
Wait a minute.
No.
Research. Boom. Oh yes.
Det var det med det.
Ah, let's do this. Oh, yes. Okay, this is fun. Good sacrifice. Good sacrifice.
Jag saknar evil. Du tog den alltså.
Did I? Oh. Oh, I did. I got one of them. Yes.
One of your islands of evilness was captured.
Of course, it's been captured. What else would you do? Is that a warrior? I think it's a warrior.
I will destroy this land.
Var det en pitfin du hade?
There are enemies in your dungeon.
Of course, there are enemies in my dungeon. Where else would they be?
The dungeon heart is being attacked.
I should probably keep a few succubuses here to torture some of these heroes.
Nej, yeah. Nej, du täckade upp innan mig. Jag fuckade upp med min bildorder.
Ja. The instant I saw Succubus there, I was like, okay, that's what I'm going for.
Vänta, skirmish. I'm gonna play some Dead by Daylight.
Okay.
It is late.
It is. This has been so much fun. Oh. We've been at this for like 3 hours now.
Yeah.
2 hours, 56 minutes.
No refund for you?
Don't need to, it was a great game.